Do you know who that is? That's me. That's me. I was Humvee driving. Do I know why this video is lagging? No clue. But regardless of the fact, what we're going to react to is what you came here for, which is the title of the video. And I'm really excited because I haven't seen this. I literally have not seen this footage. It does say something about like copyright, and I'm not taking claim for anything in this video. So I spent like over $200 on BMT footage, security forces footage and photos. Probably over 300. Anyways, let's react. So let's start from the beginning. Alright. I do not own anything in this video, but this was made by these people who I bought this video from. So I'm just sharing my own personal experience. This is Team 1, the best team ever. We were the first people to get a guide on bareback and just unauthorized reproduction. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. I don't think I am. I'm just sharing my own reaction to my own video I bought. Anyways, let's react. Secful. Security forces. I think you guys can hear the video on your side, but I'm not certain. No way! Schneed! That's Schneed! That's Torres. Oh, I remember this day! Okay, so I'll kind of explain the video as we go. It's hot as ball. It's hot. It's hot in this entire scene. Let me move myself here. These are our cadres, people who are there to train us. Whole thing with the whole security forces training, you're gonna realize that every day you're doing something. Whether it's throwing your body into dirt and carrying 50 pounds of gear and treading yourself across a football field and, you know, pretending you're in a combative scenario. Here, I don't know if you see, but like in the back right over here, I don't know if you can see my cursor. That's called an LTV, if I'm not mistaken. Huge vehicles, right? And we'd all like pile on the back, and from base, we travel so many miles out into a training site where we would learn how to do our job, essentially, if we were in a combat zone, to be fully prepared to be a security forces person. And then September of 2020, we graduate, earn our badge and beret and the title of being a security forces person. Essentially what you're trying to do. Let's see. So we travel so many miles out, and it was the most therapeutic thing I could have ever just witnessed. It was waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning, getting ready with all our gear. Though I was probably miserable at the moment and dreading every second, the fact that we were just getting our day started, working out, getting on these LTVs, and gearing up and to start our training to earn and really respect our badge and beret and just earn the title of being a security forces person. Like, people throw dirt on the career, but essentially it really is a good career. Like, as I said, some of my best friends till this day that I know I'd take a bullet for and they take a bullet for me are in this career field. I do not regret a single moment that I've had and experienced in SF and in this training. Hot, very miserable. Scorpions are out there. Anyways, it's all mind over matter. Regardless, we'll continue. So we're learning. We do this huddle. Anytime you wanted to sit down and just rest, you gotta take a military knee. Otherwise, you're gonna get in trouble. Obviously, one thing I have to say about security forces tech school is it's super strict. Super strict. Versus other tech schools are like, would you like a glass of water? And then security forces, get on your face! Get on your face! Oh, my entire team. I love everyone on this team. You're gonna clash with people, but at the end of the day, I love everyone here. Ooh! Okay, this was an exciting day. I think I almost got washed back during this. If you guys don't know what washed back or being recycled means, it means you did a Excuse my language. You did a terrible job on an exercise, and you had to probably restart a whole week of training because you were terrible. Right? We're not usually relaxing like this. Oh. Anytime you're going anywhere, you better be doing something called double timing, which is like running, no matter what. Like, if you're caught walking, you better have a valid reason. Like, I mean, if you want to get water, if you're trying to go lay down underneath the tree, you better be running while you're doing it. Okay. Okay. Oh, Humvees. I actually have to pee. Hold on. Let me pee. No one knows this, but we have to use those trees in the back. Yeah, that was the female bathroom. Yeah, that is where we use the restroom at, because there's no porta potties out there. And if there's one thing I can prepare you for, ooh, this is bringing back memories. You taking a number 2? You better bring wipes. Did people take number 2s back there? Yes, they did. Did I step in it? Yes, I did. So trust me, if there's one thing I could say. Oh, and like, let's say you had like your lady days. They'd make you open up an MRE bag, cut it open after you put out all your food. You had to go potty, use flushable wipes to wipe and stuff like that. You're not going to leave it for the environment. That's bad. So they made you put it inside those MRE bags. And essentially, if you could grab your number 2, put it in the MRE bag, and you'd have to wrap it and fold it and carry it for the rest of the day. I am not playing with you guys, because we're trying to treat this as a real environment. So they made us. And when going back there to the bathrooms, you found spiders as big as my hand, just blocking areas. I'm sorry, I'm a city girl, and I was just not used to this. If anyone could have prepared me for security forces training, they could have just told me that. Like, just that. Anyways, we're not going to dwell on past traumas right now. I'm making fun of it now, but I was miserable. Let's see. Literally, this is what we're building up for, to be able to wear this patch. But some people here who really like wanted to be SF so bad. Some people, you get there and they're like, they didn't want to be SF. Sorry, hiccup. Hope you guys can hear me though. Oh my god, and that's cool. Congrats on getting married. Oh wow, I didn't even realize he got us from this angle. We're carrying M4s. Those are the guns we're carrying right now. Weapons, sorry. Team huddles. Or helmets. Obviously we have better helmets. This is just for training purposes. Oh, all the helmets and gear you're gonna get, so dirty. Like, call me extra, or just, people called me extra for doing this, but I would dunk my gear in like Tide soap, let it sit there for hours, like kind of like those TikTok videos where they let stuff. Anyways, security forces building, really, really dirty. I mean, every week there's new people coming in, so the cleanliness level of this building is literally atrocious. Mold in showers. I won't get into details, just know that when you sign up for security forces, that building has had a lot of memories. You take that as you will. Okay, so here's us moving through like a combat zone, essentially. Oh, and while you're in here, so the guy in the front, he was like our rope. So when you get into like tech school, you'll be assigned like a head leader or someone, and they usually pick someone who like, this say they got fired from every job in their life, and usually a shy person. They pick someone that they want them to build character, and that will be your leader essentially. This is us firing our bullets, so we usually get like blanks, or we'll get like actual bullets, or we'll get like tracers. I don't know, but there's some that are filled with paint in it. That's the day I almost got washed back. That was bad. So usually you only have to go through one time. I went through 4 times, maybe 3 times. Like trying to clear out a building where we thought like terrorists were at. You have to get pelted by these bullets. Filled with paint. They are like similar to like a paintball. Oh, who's in here? Similar to a paintball. And they hurt. If I could put a picture of what my skin looked like after the entire being mutilated by these bullets, I look like a hot mess. But yeah, so long story short, I almost got washed back from that because I think I shot a rescuer or a hostage. And I was like, I'm sorry. See how we're not letting go of our gun? Everything was like you couldn't. You had to point it. You can never point your gun at someone. Like no matter if it's you took it apart, whatever. It's like really disrespectful. So one thing they teach us is you hold it up to the side, down to the floor, but to always handle your weapon with care as well. Oh, Briu! So where am I at? Gut trick, my baby back there. Actually, she's coming next month to see me down here. Us learning our stances. Let me iterate something. This is really uncomfortable. Like with your vest and you have heavy plates and laying down in the way you are with like this helmet just like pushing down like this. And you're like holding a weapon and you're like, and then your boobs are here. Let me repeat something. These vests are not meant for females. You're gonna go through this entire training and none of these vests have been researched to like actually be suitable for a female chest, body, etc. So one thing that they just started in 2021 was doing research studies and getting an actual proper vest. I think they spent like millions, or I don't even know, but they spent a lot of money to build a female vest comfortable for and suitable for a woman, because this is really uncomfortable and I felt like I was suffocating every day like this. Turns out that the entire vest was a fail. Literally, I remember trying on the new female vest. Sorry, I have nothing but bad things to say. Uncomfortable. I think I'm like down there. Oh, we're okay. I know what we're practicing. Moving forward. So, see this brown thing right here? All this food that he's like unwrapping right now comes out of this brown bag. These things can stay pretty solid for a few years, actually. No, decades. Decades. Unhealthy, 3,000 calorie food helped. Oop, ignore this. 3,000 calorie foods put into this like package. We had to eat it 3 times a day. 3 times a day. You would get so constipated. So constipated. It was so bad for your health. Anyways, so a lot of sodium, a lot of preservatives, and then you'd have this packet of like a heater. You'd add water, throw your food in there, and you'd heat up your food. It was kind of cool, actually. Like, I liked it. No litter bugs.
We're just gonna sell them back to you like BMT. Yeah, so I think Thursday or Friday they'll have some.
Oh, I knew you could trade food. So be like, Who doesn't want this? Who doesn't want that? My debate, it's, I think I was super tan. I probably got like sunspots for days. We're just asking for wrinkles. More drills. Aw, I miss this. Ooh, my favorite is when they would throw purple smoke to simulate something, and it would blast everywhere. It just made you feel like you were at a rave. Not the kind of stuff we're trying to set for the mood there. Oh my god! That's my girl Naya. We went to Minot. She's actually going to Korea in a couple months, but we went to Minot together. Hold on. It's just us during like our lunchtime. You'd have to find the most comfortable way of sitting, leaning back on your bag, ants on the floor and stuff like that. But honestly, like, you can never say like anyone else has done this for training. Like, it really is like a once in a lifetime experience to like live like a hoodlum for a little bit. I don't know. I do not regret a second when looking back at it. All of us eating, trading food. Oh, do you know who that is? Yeah. Hi. I'm probably looking and reading the ingredients, trying to figure out what to do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you grub. Aww, I do miss this. Pratt, Mateo, Davis, Kelly, Torres, your kiddos. Davis, and oh, you just got married, so now you changed your name. Don't want to get it wrong. She's awesome at the end. Having situational awareness is definitely something it taught. How long is this video? Alright. So, one thing that is interesting about this training part is how the bombs are hidden are due to past experiences, whether a previous soldier had passed away and they fell over a bomb that looked like this, that, or the other. This is how they implemented that in our training. It was an actual mistake made by somebody else, and then we learned, and we had to pick up on those kind of stuff too, because essentially terrorists can be very, very creative. Can make a shampoo bottle look like nothing. Can make a stick of wood look like nothing. Make an ant trail, or even hide something, like make something look like shrubs. Regardless, it's amazing how well hidden stuff. Simulations of like bombs going off in the back. Grub time again. MREs. If you guys want to see me open up an MRE, I'll gladly do that. Don't mind. It's like $10 to buy. yeah, I got bitten by a scorpion. And stung. Sorry if that was the wrong word to use. Aww. Yeah, this day was cool. We got to go into an open field and really, so you're gonna have like a designated person shouting out certain rules and certain commands, and one thing about this entire training is you have to shout back to know you've like received a certain command and you understood it. So it's a lot of communicating and teamwork. 240 up there, which is a machine gun, but for now we're simulating with an M4. Do you see that purple smoke in the back? That was amazing. So we have people ricocheting, throwing bombs at us, and we are guarding because we just, our team in the back right here, supposedly went under attack and we've lost whatever. So this is us emptying out our weapons. And each weapon that we emptied out, we had to pick up each individual bullet. Each individual one. Do you know how long that took? So after we shot everything, they're like, you know what? We're picking up the brass, put it in these containers. So reduce, reuse, and recycle. So I didn't mind doing that. If any of you guys have any questions about security forces training, more in-depth stuff, I will be very active in the comments. Stuff that you guys can be prepared for. Just know, hot, sweaty, fun, miserable sometimes, is dirty, but overall a very humbling experience. Now, thanks for watching my video, and I hope you found this intriguing, or if it helps anyone that's aspiring to be in, you know, security forces. But thank you so much. Like and subscribe, and see you next week. Bye. How to be prepared. Shower shoes. You don't want athlete's foot, so just figure out ways to be clean in your dorm. Build an organized schedule. Get back into your PT, because I know with COVID, it's messed up a lot of people. So definitely try and be physically active. I know I've gotten COVID 5 times in the last 2 years, so that's really messed me up. But if I can leave you with one thing of how to prepare yourself for security forces tech school, is be optimistic. Everyone there is going to be miserable, but with just one person just having a more positive mindset, it makes everything way more fun. So be optimistic, go in there with an open mind, realize the value and significance of why we're learning what we're learning. You're gonna have people who are gonna treat you bad, okay? You're gonna have some of them say, you're just an A1C, and yell at you, get on your face. One person gets in trouble, you're all getting in trouble. One person messes up, we're all getting in trouble. He did something bad, we're all doing push-ups for the next hour. So though people hate that concept, it's supposed to like teach you team building. So realizing the significance of why we should all not make mistakes. You can discipline someone without having to be mean or correct someone. So just be nice when you do it. Obviously, if they're being lazy, then call it out. Things are going to be way different. You're actually going to have a more relaxed environment depending on what base you go to. I know Minot, that was a different mission. Everything I learned at tech school, nope. Didn't use a single thing because the mission over there were guarding nukes. So that definitely changed a lot of stuff, because I would trip out, or I would sleep over in a facility for a week with like 12 other people, and there's like about over 30 of them. You can look it up on Wikipedia, but there's over 30 of them, and 12 people at like each facility, and we'd all sleep there and tread ourselves in like -60 waist deep into snow checking these areas. No matter what weather it is, you're always working. Whether it's thundering, raining, if there's a tornado, you're working as security forces 24/7, 365, 7 days a week. Like, obviously not every single day, but like someone will be security forces wise working. It's a great career field when you like want to get school done here and there. I wouldn't say it's the best, but depending on what base you're at, if it's more relaxed, then yeah, it's really not bad. What can I say about that? Minot's a different kind of situation. So is F. Warren, and Malmstrom. Those are all global strike bases. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But different missions. But here at Patrick, Space Force Base, I have so much to tell you guys about that. Different video. I'm just glad that I could share my experiences with everyone here. I would have to say that it's really relaxed here, and you have jurisdiction over the beach. So it's really weird, like, being able to drive to the beach because, you know, you'll have things like washed up narcotics off the beach, or you'll even find a missing person, or people are speeding 150 on a highway, and bombs, drugs. I mean, you'll have all types of situations, bomb threats. I had to evacuate 3 raccoons off of a site at 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning! Oh my god, you can't film on these resources, but because it's like a PL1 resource, so, you know, there is active stuff. And you have to have a security clearance to be able... You can't even film there, never mind. Regardless of the fact,